Hey everybody, Jeff Morrell here with eXp Realty. Happy New Year. Hope your holidays were good. Hope the families are all good, safe, that the holidays went well. Hey, real quick, I want to get this out to a lot of my realtor friends. I want to pass this on to any potential buyers, potential sellers that might be out there, buyers who maybe have put the brakes on because of what you've been hearing, what you're reading, what you're seeing in the shift, unsure of where things are going. Let's just hold off this year. Let's wait till next year. Sellers maybe thinking the same thing. What I want to hit here is you have to read past the headlines. If you just read the headlines, I get it. I mean, it's like, let's crawl in the bunker and call it a day. We'll wait till 2024. Maybe things will come back. Okay. But I'm telling you, I think for my realtor friends, something I've been working with all of the agents that I'm working with directly here at eXp, you've got to be reading past the headlines. You've got to be educating yourself on the truth of what's going on with the market, where everything is at, so you can educate your clients and help them to come up with whatever the best decision is for them, whether it's wait, do something now, whatever that might be. But I want to share a few things with you right here just to take a look at to understand where I'm coming from. Okay. There's a survey. Lending Tree took this survey back here towards the end of 2022. Will the housing market crash in the coming year? Well, 41% of Americans say that will happen. They do believe that there will be a crash sometime here in the next 12 months. And out of those people, 72% of them think that crash will be as bad, if not worse, than what we saw in 2008. 58% of those people are putting the brakes on and, let's just wait and see where things go. And I get it because, again, if you just read the headlines like this one here, this came out December 15th, Yahoo Finance. 15 years ago, the housing market crashed under similar circumstances. Okay. Guys, I'm here to tell you, you got to read past the headlines, because that headline right there is absolutely not true. What was it like 15 years ago? Here it is, guys. Today is nothing like what it was in 2007, 2008. Just a couple things to hit here and point out. Look at this. The job cuts, 8 million jobs were cut back in 2008. Today, virtually done, really. Subprime loans, that was probably the number one factor. It was the number one factor going into 2008, why that was such a mess. We just don't have that today. Lending standards have tightened up so much in a good way. Mortgage delinquency, 10 out of every 100 homes were behind on payments. Today, it's 3 out of 100, 3.6%. Homes in foreclosure, 4.6% back, 2008. Today, 0.6%. Okay. So, where are home prices going to go this year? Well, those numbers are kind of all over the board, depending on where you're reading, what you're looking at. Realtor.com, they have it at a high of 5.4% increase in prices here in 2023, all the way down here to Zelman predicting a 5.1% drop in prices. The average of all these 0.3%. I mean, I think that's probably where we're going to be. My personal thoughts on it, I think where it's going to be flatlined pretty much through this year as far as home prices. Now, foreclosures, we're getting a lot of this. Realtors, I'm getting stuff almost every day right now in my inbox emails. Like, it's time to get prepared for foreclosures, time to get your training so you can help people in foreclosure, all this kind of stuff. Great tool to have in your toolbox as a realtor. But guys, the numbers are nowhere near what they were years ago. Look at this right here. In the third quarter of 2022, 88,000 foreclosures on the market from, here in the US. Okay. Look at 2019, really more of a typical average, real estate market. It was a good year, by the way, 278,000. You can see it's pretty much that really the last 4 or 5 years prior to that. We're not anywhere close to that right now. There was that moratorium in 2020, 2021. So we're starting to see that come up a little bit. But look where it was back in 08, 09, where it peaked out at 2 million foreclosures. Yes, learn how to do foreclosures. Yes, help people maybe heading in that direction. Short sales, if we need to do that. A lot of equity out there. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of those. But guys, here's the deal. I mean, we're nowhere near where we were, back 15 years ago. Okay. But again, if you just read the headlines, you won't understand any of this. Here's what I'm telling realtors. And I've got these on my phone, slides like this. And I would tell you guys, get stuff like this, get it on your phone so you can really have good talks and educate your potential clients, your buyer and seller prospects. Okay. And really show them the truth about what's going on. The big story last year, 2022, was, of course, the interest rates. I mean, we've never seen them, double. They more than doubled in 1 year. That's never happened, in our history. Okay. However, in the last couple months, you look right here about the middle of November, they started to come down and then just been kind of stabling out. Now, I don't have the 29th of December. That was the last number that we have here. Freddie Mac, the 30-year fixed rate. December 29th, it did come up a little bit at 6.42%. Okay. I don't have this on this slide, but you can see right here the last, month and a half or so, it's really kind of stabled out here. Where is that going to go in 2023? Again, none of us really know. We might see some of this up and down movement, but I don't think we're going to see anything drastic here over the next year. But we are seeing this, this quote here from Lisa Sturdivant: prospective buyers may be tempted to try to time rates to jump into the market when rates dip, but timing rates is difficult. Guys, you need to educate yourself as a realtor. Educate yourself so you can maybe show some of your clients some of these slides to help them come up with whatever the best decision is for them going in here to 2023. Guys, I thought this was really interesting. Go back 6 months ago, okay? List price on a house 450,000, the sale price 500,000 because of all the bidding wars. 10% down with a 4.5% interest rate. Your monthly payment $3,028. Okay, here we are today, right? A $450,000 house, you can probably get it for 425, 10% down. The rates are a little bit higher, 6.5%. Your monthly payment just went up by $25 compared to 6 months ago. Guys, I think it's important to have talks like this and be able to show your potential buyers, sellers, really the truth of what's going on, because it is not doom and gloom. It is not, we're really, I think, returning more to some degree more of a normal market. Okay, it's been so crazy the last couple of years, and we knew that couldn't sustain itself. When I first got my license, got started 2002. I mean, I remember here, Colorado Springs, our average days on the market, I don't know, 45, 50 days. I mean, that's just what it was. And it was a good market. I mean, we were super busy. I had big years, 2002, 3, 4, 5. It was all good. As the last couple of years have been anything but normal. Okay. And again, if you just read the headlines, I'm telling you, the headlines aren't speaking the total truth of what's going on. My wife and I, we had a client appreciation, Christmas get together here at our house. 70, 80 people here right before Christmas, and had a great time with everybody. And I armed myself and prepared myself with some of this info just because I knew there were going to be conversations going on. We're under contract right now with some people who had put everything on hold because they were reading the headlines. I started showing them some of this stuff. We went out, looked at homes, and we're now closing here, later this month. And they're excited about getting their home, getting moved in, getting out of their rental, all that situation. But guys, they would probably be renewing their lease for another year if we had just not had that talk. They're excited about what they're doing. I'm not saying to push somebody in if they're not ready for that, but educate your clients, educate yourself so you can educate your clients on really what's going on and help them come up with the best decision for them, whatever that might be. So anyway, hope that's helpful. Just want to share it, guys. I'm on top of this stuff. I'm really trying to keep up on this like on a weekly basis right now. I think it's important for us as realtors to do that so we can really be who we need to be for our clients out there. So anyway, hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, give me a call, whatever. Download these slides. I'll get you the slides if you need them, whatever. But put some of this stuff on your phone so you can have yourself armed and ready to just be able to have good, intelligent conversations, read past the headlines. Okay. Have a great day. See ya.